All right, my people, welcome once again to IPOB Media, the place where we bring you the gospel of Biafra, and the only channel where we bring you the latest news, events happening, updates, and everything you need to know about Biafra and the struggle for freedom. And if you're new to this channel, do well to subscribe and then click on the notification bell so that you don't get to miss any of our videos when we upload. And don't forget to share so that so many of our brothers and sisters will get to know what is going on regarding Biafra and the struggle for freedom. All right into what we have for you in this video. I want you to listen to this video where our brother we'll be sharing the plans that Biafra has, right? So many things have been going on. Behind the back, right? For the freedom of our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the people are contributing. I want you to hear his plans for Biafrans this May.
I appreciate everyone that has connected to this very program, wherever you are connecting from. From my end, I say happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday to you all. You know that Sunday is a day that the Christians worship. Nnamdi Kanu, thank you so much. Nnamdi Kanu, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. It's evening from my side, and I appreciate you. I say good evening from here. Thank you for joining wherever you are connecting from. All those who are joining from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada. I appreciate every one of you that have connected to this very program. Thank you so much for joining. As you are joining, please kindly share the broadcast in your WhatsApp group. Any WhatsApp group you belong, share the program in that WhatsApp group. Share to family and friends. Share the program to those who you feel they should listen to us and hear our own side of the story. This is a responsibility we have taken upon ourselves to continue to sensitize the world about what is going on our side, and we'll continue to do so. Thank you so much for joining. Blessed Sunday. Thank you so much. I love you too, Blessed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. My love goes to you also, Blessed. Thank you so much. You've been there always trying to support me and all that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So everyone who has connected, I thank you so much for joining. Thank you for connecting. Thank you. Please share the program in your own side. Share the program in your own side. Yeah. Sometimes Facebook try to kick people out. So just try to be there. If they kick you out, you can come back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So today is Sunday, and I wish every one of us a very happy Sunday. I wish every one of us a very happy Sunday. It's a day that we the Christians go to church to worship, for those who are Christians. If you're not a Christian also, we are not, there's nothing wrong about that. All we do is we stand in solidarity and we appreciate our brothers who are Christians, and we respect their day of worship, which is Sunday. So those of us who are Christians know today is a day we go to church to pray to God and ask for the strength for the new week. So, but in the asking for the strength, it doesn't stop us from remembering whom we are, where we are coming from, and what we are going through. We never forget that. As I always said on my Sunday broadcast, that I am first of all a Biafran before being a Christian. I always remember that, and I don't forget that. That is a fact. Although David, thank you so much for joining. Happy Sunday from here. So I believe that most of us who are Christians must have prayed for each and every one of us. Have prayed for our nation, pray for our Prime Minister, pray for the ESN, pray for members of our family on this very Sunday, for protection, for strength, because you and I know that it's very, very tough journey ahead. We have a very tough journey ahead, but in that tough journey that we have ahead, we will not relent from our effort. We will not relent from doing what we are supposed to do. We all know what we are supposed to do, and we will continue to do that. We are in a time when we have to take a collective action. We are in a time that we have to take a collective action, an action that has to involve every single one of us. We have to participate in this collective action, more especially those of us who are in that contraption called Nigeria. Every Biafran that is in Nigeria today has to prepare for what is coming. Tomorrow is going to be Monday, and we are going to kick off our sit at home from tomorrow. Amechi Okonkwo, thank you so much for joining, Amechi. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. So, as we have come together to agree that we are going to make sure that our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released and our freedom will be assured, we have collectively agreed that tomorrow, being Monday, kicks off the beginning of the sit at home, marking another phase of this very struggle. One of the most sensitive and the most important time that we have to engage in. It's starting tomorrow. Every one of us have to pay attention. Every one of us have to pay attention. Going on from tomorrow, I told you earlier on in my previous broadcast that this month of May is a very, very critical month. It involves a lot of things that we have to do, and we will need a lot of commitment from Biafran people. In that commitment, you have to open your mouth and speak. You have to make contributions. You have to participate in one way or the other. Every hand must be on deck in this month of May. A lot of programs are on the line. A lot of issues are on the line. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. There's nobody that will promise you an easy ride. If anybody is promising you an easy ride, that is a lie. I myself, I am not promising you an easy ride. Our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never ever promised us an easy ride. Our Prime Minister Mazi have not promised us an easy ride. If anybody is telling you that it's going to be an easy ride, it will not be an easy ride. But at the end of it all, we are going to be victorious. That is why we are doing what we are doing. That is why we are not distracted. That is why we are focused on that which we want to do, and we pursue it earnestly. Because it is very clear, very, very clear to every man and woman that we are fighting the right cause and that we shall overcome. No matter the attack you get from east, from west, from north, from south, from all angles and corners, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. All I'm going to ask you is that whatever instruction that is given today, whatever directive that is being given, you must have to pay attention and participate fully. There is always something that each and every one of us can do. There is always something you can do. Don't say there is always something that you can do. Each and every one of us, there is always a role that we can play. That is why today we have come together to decide that starting from tomorrow being Monday, marks the kick-off of the sit at home, the civil disobedience. Civil disobedience have been agreed by Biafran people. This is the most peaceful way to tighten the grip on the Zoological Republic. That is the most peaceful way to make your voice heard. That is the most peaceful way to show your grievances. And that we have been able to embark in several times, in several days, and you have seen the result of that very civil disobedience so many times. A lot of things that you and I have achieved today in this struggle is because of the civil disobedience. That was why we were able to go this far. Please share the broadcast as you are joining. You share the broadcast in any WhatsApp group that they belong. Share it so that people can join us. We have to keep on speaking up, keep on doing what we are doing, keep on going to the right direction to make sure that we succeed. Everything that has to be done will have to be done at the right time. But for now, the stage we are now, we are entering into the most important and the most serious aspect of this very struggle. And it's a stage that none of us should play with. We must have to take it serious. Take it serious. Take it very, very serious, the stage we are in. I know so many of us are worried about our freedom as Nnamdi Kanu. If you are sincere to yourself and you are genuinely worried about the situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this is the time for you to prove yourself. In this very seat at home that we are about to embark on, it is time for you to prove yourself. It is not enough to say that we have to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not enough to ask, why is this still there? What are you doing? What are we doing now? Our Prime Minister, Chukwu Okukabiyama, have used him to issue this very order that we must obey, regardless where it comes from. As long as you are a Biafran, I say it doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter your group. It doesn't matter your section, your ethnic group, and your location. Every one of us have to fall in line, because this is something that concerns us. The sit at home we have to embark on today, it is not for Mazi Samarepa. Don't say because the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile is the one that gave the order, you're not going to obey. He is not giving it for himself. The Biafran people have concluded and told him to speak for them, and he spoke. And this is on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to free him. You know that our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing through a difficult time in the hand of the Zoological Republic. He's going through a difficult time. A lot of things are wrong. Even after he has won his cases in the court, the government have refused to let him go. Every case against him, he has won his cases in the court. There's no case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. He has won all his cases hands down. But yet, they have refused to let him go. And because they have refused to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go, we won't fold our hands and continue to watch them. We have waited. They talked about political solution to no avail. Those who are begging have gone to beg. Nobody is listening to them. Those who are pleading have pleaded. Nobody is listening. Those who are writing petition have written. Nobody is listening to them. Those who talked about political solution have gone for it. Nobody listened to them. Then they said it has to be the courts have to take it place. The courts have spoken. Yet, nobody seemed to pay attention. So, the only alternative that remains for us now is action by the Biafran people. The only thing that remains is our action to free our leader. So, if you believe that you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be free, if you want Biafra to be free, you must have to join in this visit at home. I have always said it. When you try to separate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Biafra, you are making a great mistake. Each time you hear us speak about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are talking about Biafra. Each time we talk about the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are actually talking about the freedom of Biafra. These are two things in one. You can't separate them from each other. So if you are one of those who is crying for freedom in Biafra land, the time has come for you to put your word to action. It is not enough to shout, I want freedom, I want freedom. It is not enough to shout, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The time for action has come. Starting from tomorrow. It is going to last for 4 days. And we have been announcing this a very long time for people to prepare themselves, get the required food items around you, all the necessary toiletries that you need, keep them around you so that you wouldn't bother to be going out, to keep yourself safe. But some of you will not listen. Some of them are still waiting for us to take action or to enforce it. The struggle has gone to the stage that no genuine Biafran should allow he or she to be forced to sit at home this time around. We are not supposed to be talking about anything that has to do with enforcement. Seeing what have transpired in that contraption during this election, with all we have seen during the election, and we continue to see up to today, There's no reason why any Biafra in Biafra land, in the old Southeastern region mainly, will allow us to begin to enforce or persuade him or her to sit at home. In fact, every Biafran in every corners of that very country called Nigeria, you are not supposed to be begged to sit at home. Because seeing what have transpired throughout this their so-called election, see what have transpired and what they are still doing up to this moment that you are watching me. When you go to the media and see what is going on, see the plans that the government that have not yet come in, the plans they are making against you. When you look at all those things, and you are still waiting for someone to enforce it at home, you are sick. The only thing I can tell you that you are irredeemable. And people like you, we don't have to pay attention to you. The Biafran people, the genuine Biafrans, they know that today, that they are not wanted in that contraption. It is not a blackmail. It is not a hearsay. It is not a planned work. This is the reality of the day. This is the reality of the day. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, this is the reality of the day. This is the reality. You are not wanted anywhere around anything that has to do with the zoo. That is why at every given opportunity, they push you back, they continue to push you back. They don't want you to come anywhere close. And they have succeeded in capturing some individuals in the old Southeastern region. Some corrupt individuals in the old side. That is what they do. Every time they come around and they empower those corrupt ones. You're welcome, my beloved brother Dennis Okara. Thank you so much for joining. So each time you see them, they come and they empower those corrupt people. Once they empower those corrupt people, they begin to use it against the people. This is the card they have always played. The Zoological Republic will never ever choose the best among you. Even if they are making appointments, they will never choose the best among you. They will choose the worst. You see why it is necessary that we must have to leave that very contraption. They will never give a chance for the best among you. They will always choose the worst. Those ones, they know that their hand is soiled in blood. Those ones, they know that they are extraordinarily corrupt. Those ones, they know that they have stolen a lot. Those ones, they know that they are just at the gate of the jail to enter the jail. Those are the ones they bring out, appoint them, and put a leash on their neck. Whatever they say, they obey. We have them as governors. You have them as members of the cabinet. You have them as senators. You have them every who can cry. You have them as ministers. People that are corrupt, that they know they have a leash on their neck, that they can never say no to whatever they want to do. That is what we have been seeing for years, and we continue to see. They will always choose the worst among you. So, seeing everything that is happening, why must you that say you want freedom be waiting for someone to enforce a sit at home? The sit at home that is starting tomorrow is supposed to be the greatest ever. It's supposed to be the highest ever. Seeing what have transpired throughout the time of this very election and what is still going on today. When you look at everything that have transpired and what is still going on today, you will agree with me that this sit at home we are heading to is supposed to be the greatest ever. Everyone is supposed to fall in line without being told, without being enforced. When you go to the social media, go to their conventional media, just think, why are they always choosing the worst among you? Why are they empowering the worst among you? When you look at the so-called their elected president that have not yet come in, look at the people he's lining up in his cabinet. The people he's putting on around, lining up his cabinet are those who have nothing to offer, those who have a lot of things on their cupboard.
Those who have some evil agenda, those are the people who are putting on the cabinet. When I saw people who were talking about the Senate president, Dave Umahi came out. Dave Umahi, one of the persons who said that he left PDP because the rights of the Igbo Biafrans were denied from them. Today, that Dave Umahi has become an agent of denial of the rights of the Igbos. Everything that will make the Igbo Biafrans not to get their right, that is where Dave Umahi stands. He came out shamelessly and he said that he has stepped down for Senate president and deputy Senate president. He doesn't want to go anywhere close, and he doesn't want any of his brothers to come close.
All right, my people, you've heard it from our brother. He has spoken well. I believe he has spoken well. And all hands must be on deck to ensure that, Biafra stays smooth and his journey to freedom will be actualized. All right, I would like to see your comments, right? I want you to contribute. Share us your thoughts. If you have criticism, put it down in the comment section, but do so constructively and politely, right? All right. If you've not yet subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe and then click on the notification bell so that you don't get to miss out on our posts and videos anytime we upload. And then share so that everybody, our sisters, our brothers, get to know what is going on. As you do so, may the good Lord bless you. Thank you.